Ready, let's go. Buenos días a la afición de HipicaTV, la EquinEdge, para este sábado 3 de septiembre, el día de los Florida Star Stakes en Gulfstream Park. Muchos atractivos en la jugada, incluyendo el Pick 6 con $200,000 con un ticket único y el Late Pick 5. Y hoy tenemos al señor Scotty McKeever y Pascual, que tiene ahí un pequeño percance técnico, pues ya volvió. Así que con los buenos días, let's start with race number 7, Scotty.
All right, número 7, Gulfstream Park, 7 furlong race, a maiden special weights. These are Florida breds, and these are 2-year-olds. And the 2-horse can improve second start. Only had one start. It wasn't a great trip. It wasn't a terrible trip, but I think the increase in distance will help as well. So hard to handle. Could be tough to handle. On the front end, too, I think this horse will be on the lead. Beast Market. This horse has ran 5 times. I tell you what, this horse tries every single time, but has created some issues for himself. And but you can't ignore this horse. And this horse is tactical as well. And this, these 3 horses come out of the same race, actually. Well, the 2 had one, or the 7 Beast Market ran on 8:20, but on 8:2, all 3 of these horses faced each other. And by far, the big long shot in the race at the time, 51.50, Numero 9, was 29-1. But this horse was much best, and the distance really helps. This 9 horse might even be the horse to beat, but you never know with the second-time starters what they're going to do. Hard to handle, could improve. Beast Market, if this horse can get a clean trip, could be tough. So I think this race is between the 2, 7, and 9.
Así es, para Scotty, el número 2, Hard to Handle, un caballo que va a su segunda salida y se espera una mejoría importante. Un ejemplar que tiene el porcentaje más alto en EquinEdge del 29%, pero le agrada mucho el número 9, el ejemplar 50 on 50, un ejemplar que también tiene mucha oportunidad, un ejemplar que también luce muchísimo por las métricas, y el número 7, Beast Market, un caballo que también viene en franco ascenso para esta oportunidad. Así que para Scotty, él prefiere utilizar los 3 ejemplares que tiene el win percentage más alto, el porcentaje de ganar más alto, el 2, el 7 y el 9. Así que estos 3 para Scotty. Si pueden agregar uno más, pudieran agregar a National Unity, número 8. I like National Unity. Has a long shot in this race, the number 8. He has a very high GSR and he is a danger in this race. Así que el número 8 tiene un GCR, una genética alta y puede sorprender en esta carrera. Pascual is having technical issue with his connection. Let's go to race 8 and okay, we have Pascual back. Okay, Pascual, un comentario rápido.
I'm so sorry por asuntos técnicos. Mira, carrera 7, bueno, rapidito, me quedé con 4. Me fui con 4 abriendo el pit 5 de la tarde, el late pit 5. Los números que tengo allí, Alfredo y Scotty, son 2, 7, 8 y 9. 2, 7 y 8 y 9. Yo creo que allí amarraremos esta competencia. 2, 7, 8, 9.
For Pascual, the same numbers that Scotty, and he added National Unity, the horse that I was talking before. Lo que yo estaba hablando antes, National Unity, Pascual lo añadió a sus selecciones, and he thinks this is a sure thing. Él cree que esto es algo seguro con el 2, 7, 8 y 9. Now we go to race 8, Scotty. Vamos a la octava.
Okay, well, my best bet of the day is Lynx, the 4-horse. I mean, this horse is 2 for 2 lifetime. And in this race here, last race, it was not a great trip in between horses. Was having to be asked a lot in there, but didn't like being in between horses. But once this horse got out, wow, very impressive turn of foot here. Now gets an extra furlong in distance. Check this out, guys. Top EquinEdge morning line, top EquinEdge pick, top win percentage, top strength of race, SOR. And this horse is the one to beat for sure. You can see all the different metrics that are lining up towards Lynx. I think this horse is going to win easily.
Así para Scotty, Lynx. El 4 es un single, una base para el Epic 5. Un ejemplar que en su última estuvo entre ejemplares con problemas, no accionaba bien. Una vez que logró Edgar Saya sacarla fuera, este ejemplar empezó una embestida imparable y obtuvo la victoria en el Florida Star Stakes en su primera pata. Ahora va a la segunda, más distancia. Él cree que este ejemplar, con lo que mostró en esa última carrera, va a ser muy complicado que la derroten hoy. Así que el Lynx, el 4 como base de Scotty. Pascual.
Bueno, como ustedes vieron, yo multipliqué bastante en esta carrera. Estoy de acuerdo que el 4 tiene la primera opción. Ahora, en teoría, pudiese correr más tranquila y hacer lo que hizo la última vez y ganar la carrera. Sin embargo, bueno, yo preferí buscarle la caída. Aquí hay una yegua que de verdad la reviso por todos lados y no la encuentro por ningún lado. No aparece en GCR, no aparece en el SOR, no aparece por ninguna parte. Uno se pregunta qué hace aquí en Gulfstream Park, la número 8, la de Kenny McPitt con Chantal Sutherland. Uno se pregunta qué hace aquí, porque claramente nacida en la Florida y vienen a buscar esta carrera, pero cuando uno la analiza por todos lados, no le consigue por qué está aquí, pero la trajeron para acá y algo tiene que tener. Y bueno, al final yo preferí multiplicar en esta carrera. 1, 3, 4, 7 y hasta 8. Metí hasta 5 yeguas en la carrera.
So for Pascual, he diverged from Scotty in this race. Él diverge de Scotty. Él le gusta multiplicar esta carrera, le gusta Lynx. Evidentemente él dice que puede repetir, pero él está buscando la caída y un buen dividendo con el 1, el 3, el 7 y el 8. I think like Scotty that Lynx is repeating today. Hoy Lynx va a repetir su última victoria. Así que el 4 como base y yo apoyo, I support Scotty today. Así que lo apoyo con esta base. Let's talk about race 9, Scotty. Vamos a escuchar el análisis de Scotty en la novena.
Well, me gusta only 2 horses. I like numero cuatro. I like today's Space Runner. The reason I like the 3 horse a little bit is because of the new connections. So Miguel Vasquez jumps aboard for D'Angelo, who just claimed this horse or just took over for this horse. So, you know, D'Angelo always improves his horses, usually always. But I will tell you this, Great Uncle, the 4 horse, this horse is the horse to beat. This horse is going to be sitting off the 1 horse Stat, who's not very fast. It's the fastest horse in the race, but doesn't have a lot of class, where Great Uncle comes out where they were moving pretty fast up front, and there's not that here. I think the 4 horse sits right off of the 1 horse and then wins this race. I added the 3 horse Space Runner only because I wasn't sure what this horse would do off the claim, but 4 Great Uncle might even be a single and is the horse to beat.
Así es, el que más les gusta a Scotty en la novena es Great Uncle, el número 4. Top GSR, como pueden ver, remarcado in a square, de 79 en GSR, el 79 remarcado, el caballo que mejor genética tiene para esta superficie y distancia, para la jornada de hoy, en esta carrera en particular. Así que el 4 le gusta muchísimo para ganar, viene a correr muy bien. Él acompañó con Space Runner porque ahora José Francisco D'Angelo pasa a ser su entrenador y él sospecha que este caballo pudiera mejorar bastante. Tiene un SOR alto, el SOR, el nivel de competencia. Así que es un caballo que él le tiene temor y por eso lo puso. Pero le gusta mucho Great Uncle, así que 3 y 4 con el 4 como primera selección de EquinEdge y para Scotty el caballo a vencer. Pascual.
Bueno, tenemos esas mismas 2 marcas. Al final decidimos como asegurar más la carrera. Coloqué a Merlín, el número 7, 16% de win, está de segundo en ese punto. Viene de correr muy bien con Edgar Sayas, ahora pasa a las manos de Leonel Reyes. Ciertamente es la primera vez que Leo le va a montar a Juan Alvarado, eso me llama la atención. Y aquí yo creo que el long shot de la carrera, porque esta es la carrera que a él le gusta ganar y últimamente está ganando carreras de este tipo en Gulfstream Park. Y este es un caballo que lo estamos esperando hace rato, es AstroTurf, el número 5. El que presenta Ken Sweezy, se combina nuevamente con Inoel Beato, 29% de la efectividad entre ellos cuando hacen yunta. Mucho cuidado con este número 5, lo voy a colocar como el long shot de esta carrera número 9. Mucho cuidadito con AstroTurf. A lo mejor esta tarde es el día de AstroTurf.
So Scotty, Pascual agrees with the number 3 and number 4. He likes both, but he's looking for a big payout with Merlin, number 7. He mentioned AstroTurf. And to tell you the truth, I have a ticket and it have those two horses too. I like those long shots, Merlin number 7 and AstroTurf number 5, especially Merlin with Leonel Reyes, a jockey that is a specialist running from behind. And that horse is a danger today, Merlin. Así que el número 3 y el 4, pero Pascual agrega al Merlin el 7 y al número 5 AstroTurf buscando un buen dividendo en la novena. We go to race 10. Aquí tenemos la base de Pascual. And let's hear Scotty and his analysis for race 10. Vamos a escuchar el análisis de Scotty para la 10ª carrera.
So I'm covering 6 horses here. I watched the backtrack of the 5-horse Awesome Strong, and I know this horse is 2 for 2, but this horse was kind of wavering down the stretch, didn't seem to be changing leads. I don't know. I just wasn't as impressed with this effort for whatever reason. And there's some lightly raced horses here that might show some upside. The 5-horse is probably the horse to beat, and it has some speed. But there's some others in here like Commandment that have nice GSR. This horse broke 10th from the rail and ducked in last time out, so you can throw that race out. So you don't know what that horse is going to do. Turbo, this horse, I don't love the post, but this horse has some tactical speed in this race and might sit a good trip as well. So I'm spreading in this race just to try to maybe beat the 5-horse, who I don't think is all that.
Bueno, para Scotty, la última victoria de Awesome Strong no fue lo que él esperaba. Ganó, but he won by 5 lengths, Scotty. Él ganó por casi 5 cuerpos, pero Scotty no está convencido con esa victoria. Así que colocó a Turbo al 11. No le gusta mucho el puesto porque va muy abierto, pero lo coloca buscando un dividendo Commandant, que a Pascual en la última ocasión le agradaba. Y este caballo no respondió. Ahora Scott insiste con él. La genética de GSR of the number 9 is good. La genética del número 9 es bastante buena. Sin embargo, la verdad es que luce difícil de ganarle a Awesome Strong hoy. ¿Qué opinas, Pascual?
Sí, aquí de los que no corrieron esa competencia anterior, hay potrillos que quiero ver como Apocalipso, por ejemplo, el de Safi Joseph del número 3. El mismo caso, hay otro por allí, el número 6, Bamser, el de Mark Cassie, es un potrillo también para verlo en esta carrera. Pero yo la vez anterior le busqué la caída a Awesome Strong, el de Jorge Delgado con Miguel Ángel Vázquez. Hay una historia muy bonita en el entorno de este potrillo. Su entrenador está altamente confiado, 27% de win. Y yo esta vez cambié la estrategia. La otra vez le busqué la caída, pero este caballo, cuando Miguel Ángel Vázquez lo hizo correr en la recta final, se acabó la carrera. Y yo creo que todavía para estos 7 furlongs, él va a tener la capacidad para llegar y ganar. Ya para el otro paso, donde tiene que ir a una distancia más larga, veremos qué pasa. Pero estos 7 furlongs son de Awesome Strong, number 5.
So for Pascual, he likes Awesome Strong. The last time he tried what Scott is trying today, he tried to beat him and was not able to do it. And he's saying that when Miguel Vázquez called this horse to run last time out, he delivered a knockout to the field. So él no está inventando hoy, le gusta Awesome Strong esta vez. And he likes also Apocalypso, a horse from Safi Joseph, but he thinks that the number 5, in the last time out, he showed that he's the best called of this field, apparently. Así que aparentemente el 5 es el mejor caballo para Pascual, así que él insiste y lo coloca esta vez como base, no se arrepiente. Let's talk about race 11. Vamos a hablar de la última, la carrera 11.
5 furlongs on the synthetic here. Malrox has a huge pace advantage. Not only that, this horse has 5 wins. Here's what happened last time out. Horse broke from the rail, going 5.5, so half a furlong, had the bug boy, and got 114 pounds. But he never forced this horse to get the lead. And this time, now Jaramillo jumps aboard, and Jaramillo is going to send this horse, and this horse is going to be very tough to catch gate to wire. So I think the 4 horse who ran decent against Malrux, of course, on 7-16, this horse, the 11 is going to be out in front. So I didn't like the 4 horses' chances at all. The 5 horse Star Weaver, this horse deserves a look, has a win in 3 second-place finishes, 18% to win. This horse is going to finish as well. I thought the 7-horse Tis Romantic deserved a look. And this horse, Earth, 16%. No in the money finishes, but this horse is really trying. And this horse has had a few issues, but does get the inside now. Could save ground and could finish and could surprise them. You could get 8 or 9 to 1 on Earth. I'm not going to be surprised if this horse wins. So 11 is going to be tough to catch up front, but they're going to be coming. But I'm going to use 2, 5, 7, 11.
Así es, para Scotty Malraux el 11 es el caballo a vencer, tiene una gran ventaja en el pace, como pueden ver 99 ahí remarcado, va a ser disparado adelante y va a tratar de ganar de punta a punta. Sus rivales, el caballo Star Weaver, el 5 que viene corriendo bastante bien, sin embargo, repito, el 11 le gusta mucho y con Jaramillo va adelante y va a tratar de convencerse. El 7 Tis Romantic, un caballo que es el long shot de EquinEdge, Tis Romantic, and is dropping class, está bajando la categoría el número 7 y el número 2, quise decir Earth, un caballo que siempre está figurando este veterano y pudiera ser que este caballo hoy sorprenda al favorito Malraux. Así que 2, 5, 7 y 11 para Scotty. Pascual, para cerrar el show.
Sí, yo pienso que con todo y que sale por fuera, pero la colocación de Misael Jaramillo en el número 11 le abre completamente la posibilidad de ganar la carrera. Fíjate que me costó mucho dejar al 7 fuera, pero es que presumo que este 7 va a salir a buscar al 11. Y entonces cuando hago allí la balanza de los dos jockeys, pues Misael Jaramillo va a hacer que este caballo corra como realmente corre este número 11. Hay que borrarle esa última salida. Fíjate que en los últimos meses tiene 3 victorias en 5 salidas y yo al final, repasando esas estadísticas, me fui con los que están allí montados en los últimos 6 meses, que es el caso del 5, que lo subieron a un allowance de 16,000, lo devuelven ahora a un grupo donde él se destaca, colocan a Sonny León como conductor y este tiene 2 victorias y 3 segundos puestos en 6 salidas en los últimos 6 meses. Y Earth, tarde o temprano va a ganar, le cuesta ganar porque no le gusta ganar. José Morelos repite la monta de este presentado por Jan Antonucci, así que bueno, me voy con esos 3, 2, 5 y 11 en la última.
So Pascual agrees, 2, 5, 11. He agrees with Scotty. I wish you good luck today. Yesterday, you missed only the last race, Scotty. La última carrera se escapó y se escapó un pick 5 with the horse that finished second. It was paying over $700. Estaba pagando más de $700 con el caballo que llegó segundo en la última. Let's hope that today is the day to hit a good one. Aquí en este show. Vamos a ligar que este sea el de la buena. So, good luck, guys. Nos vemos la próxima semana. See you next week. Feliz tarde para todos y mucha suerte en las jugadas hoy en Goldstream Park. Hasta la próxima semana.
Guys. All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too, Pascual.
I text you soon
guys.
I need to leave the suite. Good luck, Mr. Scotty. I text you
later.
later.
All right, guys. All right, you got it, Alfredo. Thank you very much. We'll see you. All right.
Text
bye,
you soon.
Pascual. Okay. All right, guys. So I have a show. It's another link in. You should get an email on it, or you can go to YouTube. EquinEdge Live. That comes up in about 20 minutes from now at 12:15. And so we'll cover tracks from North America. We'll have live streaming from Gulfstream Park and Woodbine as well. But we'll cover Kentucky Downs. We'll cover them all. Saratoga, Kentucky Downs, mostly. We'll probably just cover Saratoga, Kentucky Downs, as well as Gulfstream Park and Woodbine. So we'll cover those 4 tracks. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Oldie. And then, but real quickly, while you guys are watching, I did do a preliminary, but I didn't finish it. Yeah, about 20 minutes, Mike. On the other channel, on the other link. This is what I've come up with so far, and this is not, I don't think this is a bad ticket, guys. I will tell you. After I had done it, I only felt a little bit weak in the last race, but I did feel like this 9 horse, this first time starter, it's got a good EquinEdge morning line. The win percentages are wide open. I really like the workouts on this horse. And I think this horse might be able to run. Jaramillo jumps aboard, going to probably, and this horse might get the lead early. And so I did kind of like that. Now, I did notice, of course, this Tumaga, this 1 horse. This horse has got a really nice GSR. and has the bug aboard. So, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised. Decent win percentage as well. So, but I do think I just it's more of a feeling. And when I look at the workouts and the horse and the connections and all that, so it's not, it's not great. Hey, Lexi. So we're going to have, be back in about 20 minutes from now, but I think maybe I'll just get a bite to eat in that 20 minutes. Anyways, this is the early pick 5 that I'm looking at right now, knowing very well that in that last race, it could be very, very tough. I did think this race between the 5 and the 8 in race number 4, I felt like I covered that. I actually felt like I covered this. I think this ticket is going to the last race. I do. And then really anything can happen in this race, right? I mean, this top GSR, it's 10 points higher. That's pretty money. There's nothing wrong with this 3 Noble and Kind. One of the things you want to look for, but it has to have other things too, is when you see these first-time starters, look for a fast gate drill, like a bullet or something like that. Not a bunch, but like, let's see if we can find one here. But it has to have other things, other workouts as well, not just that, and maybe a decent GSR. But sometimes in these short sprint races, the breeding helps too, but it's not always necessary in 5 furlongs on the synthetic. Looking for a fast gate drill on any of these horses to give some sort of indicator, especially the first-time starters. You definitely don't get it on this 9 horse, but I think this horse is a sleeper. I really do like this 9. And I like the fact that really it doesn't look like any like crazy overwhelming speed. I don't see any one horse in this field that has some great gate workout, right? So to indicate maybe going to show some speed from the gate. So, and would I leave the 1 out if it didn't have the rail and it's only 5 furlongs? No way. But you're talking about 10 horses in the race, 9 horses in this race. And it's going to be very difficult for this 1 unless it comes out just smoking from the beginning. And I don't really see, this is not a bad gate drill here, but there's no indicator that shows that this horse is going to come flying out of the gate. Right? So it may be worth trying to beat. Yeah, I mean, obviously a big look with the speed. You know what I did notice though in that? I watched the video of this oldie, and what I noticed was Double Tiger. I know that the 1 has a big number, but I noticed that Double Tiger in the race that they came out of on 723, the 1 horse was, I'm not going to say it was all out, but it was pretty good. And you can see there on 723, the 4 was not that far back. And I thought that, and the 4 did not have a good trip. So I thought it was interesting. The 4 did not like coming down the stretch on the rail. I thought the 4 could be sitting likely in second place, but the 1's going to be tough on the lead, no doubt about it. But I thought the 4 was really interesting. And then the 5 horse Mead, I mean, this horse actually won that race. So I thought you had to give that horse another look, has a good win percentage. So I thought the race was between those 3 horses. I actually didn't like the 2 or the 6. We'll see if I'm correct or not. I didn't think that they looked that great. I didn't really love the races they came out of. So, but the 1 is not a bad single. I think that I saw something with the 4 to be able to stay close and had trouble. I felt like on 723, the 4 was better than the 1, and the 5 horse ended up winning that race. So all 3 of these horses come out of that 723 race, except Double Tiger actually ran on 814. This horse, the problem with this 4 horse a little bit, this horse is actually faster than it looks, is it breaks last almost every single race. And Zayas gets back on this horse for a second time. He might have learned something, and hopefully if he can break this horse good out of the gate, this horse will be sitting no more than 2 or 3 lengths off the 1, I believe, and could win the race. So, or the 1 could just get away and go gate to wire. And the 5 is a legitimate closer in this race for sure, and class. So it looked like those 3 horses to me. So Okay, looking forward to the show today. We'll have some really good races. There's a look at Oldie's ticket, and then I'm gonna go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put in an early pick 5 right now while I can, and then I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes from now. Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys.